Ladies and gentlemen, the always hilarious Mr. Doug Mellard!
Woo! 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 Woo!
What else was I going to talk about? Whoa, ran out of breath there. Almost passed out. That would have been fun. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I just thought I would yell for like my entire set and then hopefully write a joke as I was yelling. Nothing came to me. That was it. I'll talk. Okay, here we go. It's been weighing on me a little bit. I've been just thinking about this nonstop. Maybe you guys can chime in. Here's a scenario. My girlfriend and I were in the car the other night, and she points out the window, and she goes, "Hey, look at that cute little old man." You guys think she's fucking that guy? Like, not, right? She's not. She's she's not. No, there's no. He was like 90, you know, like 50 years younger or something. I don't. You know what? I'll move on. I'll tell one of my sillies. I won't let it bother me. I'll tell one of my silly. Okay, guys, my neighbors just got a puppy. I love dogs. Who doesn't? Like, I love this puppy. She's adorable. The problem is, every time they leave their apartment, she starts crying. And it's so loud we can hear it through the walls. And then our dog starts crying. And the other night, I caught myself telling our dog, like, "Hey, Penny, chill out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're overreacting," you know? Guys, that's fucked up. Because let's reverse the roles here. Let's pretend for just a moment there were some humans next door just screaming, "Somebody let me out! I'm in a cage! I don't know what's going on! They're never coming back! I'm gonna die in here! For the love of God, help me!" And then I start freaking out, which would be the natural response. And my dog were to turn to me and say, like, "Hey, Doug, chill out, man. You're overreacting." It's messed up. What I'm saying is, let your dog cry. It's fine. They have a reason for it. Flew in the other night. I really enjoy flying because I like to screw with people on the flights and make their travel even more terrible. This is a fun thing you guys can all try. Give this a shot. The first 5 minutes, I have a nice conversation with my neighbor. And then I politely cut them off and I say something like, "Hey, I really enjoyed our conversation, but I have a lot of important work to do." And then that's when I pull out a crayon. Yeah. But you got to hold it overhanded, right? With like a furrowed brow. And just like write real hard. Just write the word apple over and over again. For the entire duration of the flight. Maybe at some point look up and say something like, "Deadlines! My boss is gonna kill me! You get it!" And then just eat the crayon. They love it. If you've ever wondered how to be the alpha male or female on a flight, this is what you do. Go to the bathroom at the front of the plane towards the cockpit and take a shit with the door wide open. Maintain eye contact with everyone. Do a sweep and just do this. This is my plane. Whenever I'm taking a shit upstairs in a building, I always say to myself very confidently, "This is some next level shit." It's the dumbest joke you'll hear this evening. You're welcome. Speaking of shit, I hate weddings. Weddings are dumb. I'm officiating one this weekend, if you can believe that. Why would you give me the power to do that? It's just so monotonous. Like, everybody has the same role. It's just the same wedding over and over again. We've all been to 1,000 of, like the wedding DJ at the last wedding was so corny, and like all of his moves I'd heard 1,000 times. Like, at one point he just opened up the dance floor by saying, "All right, is there anybody out there who's been married for 50 years or more? Get on out on the dance floor." And then like one couple slowly saunters out there, and everybody's all sad, you know, because it's their last dance, and yeah, it's really messed up. They're gonna die. They're old, right? And then he's like, 40 years or more, 30, 20, 10, 5, any newlyweds. And the newlyweds go out there, like more and more people. And then he was just like, all right, are there any single people? And then single people go out there and they actually dance and have a good time, you know, because they're not dead inside, you know. And yeah, they're like actually enjoying themselves. And then it took this weird turn where he's like, all right, is there anybody out there who's currently going through a terrible divorce? Let's see what you got. Is there anybody out there whose soon-to-be ex-wife just got knocked up by the neighbor? Get on out there, shake that thing. Is there anybody out there whose Kia Sorento just got repossessed? Shake that moneymaker. And then he just said, I'm so sad. And then he cried for like 30 minutes into the microphone, and then eventually heard a gunshot over the mic. A lot of feedback, very rude. Yeah, just like every wedding we've all been to. So. The one part about weddings that I do enjoy that happens every time is when they hand over the microphone to anyone there after an open bar. That's awesome. Get to hear a lot of cool stuff, like somebody's Uncle Cooter talking about the beautiful bride. Oh, that's fun. What I like to do, and you guys can try it, I like to grab the microphone. It works best if you're just the date and you know no one there. And you're just like, hey, guys, I'm Doug. You don't say that part, but... And then I'll just say, like, hey, I've known the bride and groom since day one, and I'd like to tell you the real story of how they met. And that's when I slowly and painfully unravel the entire plot of the hit 1995 film Con Air. Yeah, starring Nicolas Cage. Just see how far you can get. I haven't even got to Las Vegas, you know? In the movie, in Con Air, okay. I have a cousin that's battling cancer. So far, she's doing a great job, but we'll see. Hey, it's my cousin. This is so messed up. At the end of her 15th chemo treatment, a nurse came in. She's like completely out of it. She's drained. A nurse came in and put a gold medal around her neck that said, "World's best cancer patient." You guys should have seen third place. Guys, whenever I hear somebody say they found a puppy a forever home, I just assume they murdered a puppy. Because death is everyone's forever home. By the way, whenever I'm on my deathbed, this is what I'm going to do. It's a fun prank we can all try at the end of our lives. When you're sitting there with whoever you're with, squeezing their hand, probably for me, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he's cool. I'm cool. You know, you don't know how life works. I'm going to be there. I'm going to squeeze his hand. I'm going to be like, this is it, like a few minutes out. And then I'm going to lean back, and I'm going to close my eyes very dramatically, and then I'm going to just lay there for like 2 minutes, like I'm dead, right? Then, 30 seconds out, I'm going to like lean back up real dramatically and just go, I saw the other side. It's only spiders. Then I flatline, you know what I mean? Leave them wanting more. Life. They will live forever. as soon as they hit the stage, I know a lot of you are thinking, what does this guy think about Paul Bunyan? Right? Well, I'll tell you, I don't think it's any coincidence that Paul Bunyan was a lumberjack all isolated in the woods alone and happened to have a pet ox named Babe. No way. What a lot of you don't know, he also had a pet Labrador named Sweet Pussy. Yeah, guy was a monster. Every once in a while, my girlfriend and I like to spice things up in the bedroom by having sex in there. You guys do that? Little tip for you guys. We just lost my grandfather to autoerotic asphyxiation. No, he didn't die from it. Don't be bummed out. He just enjoys it so much he never has time for us anymore. I think it's weird that we can't tickle ourselves, but we can masturbate. What the hell is that about? That's a weird, fucked up riddle God bestowed onto us. Because if you think about it, masturbating is like the most tickling a human can do. That's why scientists refer to it as super tickling. It's like God doesn't want us to laugh. He only wants us to come, right? I think we can all agree on this. No one likes to think about their parents having sex, right? Like, no one likes to think about that. It's just, like, I just don't want to picture it. I don't want to think about it. You know, like, oh. You're just, like, thinking about, like, my dad just, like, kind of hovering over my mom, just kind of, like, jamming his bits and pieces in there, like, missionary style. Like, gross, man. Right? That's gross. That's gross. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to picture that. Just like my dad, like, just grab my mom from behind by her small but childbearing hips, you know? Just really getting in there, just ramming his rock hard cock into her deep wet pussy. Just pussy juice dripping down to the floor, just destroying that vag. Guys, I don't want to think about that. I do not want to think about that. That's gross. That's grody, guys. Whew. That's sick, man. Just like my mom, you know, right? Like on top of my dad, just riding him, like up like urban cowboy style, just like, woo! Just trying not to get bucked up. You know, just saying stuff like, let's make this fucking baby, Mark! Let's fucking make this baby! Whip my tits with an electrical wire! You know, like, woo! I don't want to think about that. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Guys, I clearly like to think about it. I actually write and sell a lot of erotic fan fiction about my parents. Come say hi in a minute. I'll leave you this. Do you guys think that butterflies have tattoos of annoying drunk chicks on the lowers of their thorax? You guys have been awesome. Give it up for Matt.